you, and when I defang the Viper, trust me, ain't gonna come from nowhere. Jeff, I already put you out. I don't even know why you're out here right now. Keep on talking. Hey, do me a favor. Why don't you act like this is an AA meeting and you shut your mouth while I'm sharing with the group? And Mustafa, you out here, a boy among men. And I'm gonna tell you what, you got lucky at the Rumble, so I know you're gonna come out here and run your mouth about how bad you are. But let me give you a little bit of a reality check. You see, Mustafa, you said that my eyes don't lie. Well, your eyes don't lie either, because last week, they were closed real tight when I put your simple ass to sleep. And AJ, hey man, be honest with me. How's our old girl Wendy doing?
Welcome back to the Clarkson Wrestling Podcast. It's me and Feast, and with me as always is Devin, and we are about to do our predictions for Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, TLC 2020, the final pay-per-view of 2020 for WWE.
I feel old now. I remember when I saw the genesis of this. The genesis of TLC. When it was even a pay-per-view called TLC, the genesis.
Just a match type.
Oh, just a match, right?
Yep.
Three of the best tag teams ever when tag teams mattered in WWE. It was a time.
Oh, yeah. Back when they actually still cared about
it was
tag
a time,
teams,
people.
man.
Trust me, it was a time.
golly. Well, I mean, speaking of tag teams matter in WWE, though, I will say that both of the tag team, let's see. Oh, I said both, but we got the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line, as well as the Women's Tag Team Championships. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships were defended on SmackDown, so they don't get any love here on TLC. But, you know, it is what it is. It's
Bobby Roode and Drew Ziggler.
Drew Ziggler?
Oh, Drew Ziggler. I'm sorry. Dolph Ziggler.
Okay, I was
I said Drew Ziggler. I got Drew on the mind. I'm sorry. I got Drew on the mind right now. Ziggler.
I was like, did Dolph Ziggler level up? Like,
no, hell no. He leveled down. Leveled down, son. I'm sorry. He leveled down, especially in that tag match.
Oh, man. Yeah, the referee, what was that? Robinson?
Charles Robinson.
Charles Robinson. Yeah, he was yelling at him, like, look, you two, calm down, or you will be suspended. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, that's all you have to say.
Sorry. Yeah. Then they just cut away. I was like, what was the point of showing us all that?
It wasn't no point.
Charles Robinson a moment? Why?
Maybe to kill time. Like, hey,
Seriously.
somebody was in production, like, you still got 10 seconds, kill it. Kill some time.
Right. Yo, keep going. Yell at him, Charles.
Right. I'm about to suspend him.
Dude, I was like, what is the point? Oh my God. But yeah, the Street Profits ended up retaining, so they're still tag team champions. But here at TLC, we've got 6 matches, which all right, if they hold to the 6, that's a good number. I like that.
Yeah.
Not too many. It's kind of like the takeovers where you just got 5, so one extra one. I'm cool with that, man. Let's
the pay-per-views has been shorter now. Maybe what? Besides the big 4, usually it's just over 2 hours now. Maybe 2 hours and 10 minutes, 15 maybe, but
perfect.
It's not like those 3 hours or 4 hours before,
oh
man.
God.
It was just like every fucking pay-per-view has to be this long.
Oh my God.
Plethora of matches.
Seriously. Yeah, no, this is a change. No catchphrase for this one. Yeah. It's just TLC.
Straight to the point, sir.
Hey, man, that's
cool.
All it takes.
So sometimes you
that's
just gotta
all it
be
takes.
simple.
That's right. Oh man, so let's get right to it. Let's get right to business here, and let's start off actually with the Hurt Business challenging the New Day for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I always get excited about these predictions because I'm always curious. I'm like, man, are we going to be on the same page? Or are we going to go different directions?
We shall see. All I know, I want my perfect predictions. All right,
I got my flawless victory.
I want that to come up. It might come up. I got a feeling. Let me get my flawless victory come up
on this one. Yeah. You know, it's funny because the ones that I typically am like, man, I am so torn. I don't know. Twice now, I've gotten them perfect. So, you know, this one, I feel the opposite. Like, I think I know which way I'm going with all these matches, and all of them are going to be wrong. I'm telling you right now. They're all going to be wrong. Like, that's the key. I got to be torn. And right now,
except for the Tribal Chief, you already know who's winning.
Yeah, I already know that. But, you know, it seems so predictable, this one. I'm going to have fun with it.
Yeah.
But it seems predictable.
More straight to the point.
I think so. On this one, I think it is. But we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, man. So why don't you start us off? Hurt Business versus the New Day.
I got Hurt Business going over. Because Cedric, just let alone Cedric Alexander, man, this boy has been on one, bro. He's just been on this momentum, just getting the wins, getting the pins. All right. And now I think it has to pay off. This whole rivalry with the Hurt Business and New Day, like we have to get some type of payoff with it. And I don't see, the purpose of New Day retaining. And if anything, if they retain, it's going to hurt the Hurt Business. Anyway, no matter if they lose by any type of bullshit way or not. If they lose, it's going to, take their momentum away for a Hurt faction, man. So I got the Hurt Business, Cedric and Shelton. Especially if they got MVP, they're gonna have MVP there. So they should get this dub now. Clean up the mistakes and win.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna say is that for Cedric Alexander, man, I just want him to be successful one way or another because he is putting in so much work. This man is just the passion, the promos. He's been awesome. He's been on one. He's been so cocky. Even he's got the Hurt Business looking at him like, what's going on with him, man? Like, get over here. He was celebrating it. Like, get back over here and celebrate with us.
Even Bobby was like, cool. Bro, what's on with your boy?
Right. And this last one, I'm like, all right, interesting. But man, I got to tell you, something speaking to me here, man, because I got the New Day retaining. And here's why. I think there's going to be some inner turmoil coming up for the Hurt Business. I think so. I think that's why.
I know we had alluded that
I think the payoff.
I don't want the Hurt Business to split up, but I would like to see a change of leadership.
Yes, because we talked about potentially Bobby and Cedric kind of being on the same page.
Exactly.
Because the two of them are doing really good. And then you got Shelton who keeps messing up. I could see Shelton potentially losing them this matchup. And that starts things where Cedric is like, man, all the work that I did to get us here and you fucked this up. I feel like that's what's coming. That seems to be the build that we're leaning towards all these weeks is, Cedric he's won every match he's been a part of. Shelton lost. MVP lost. So I don't know, man.
So you got Shelton taking the pin and you got Cedric just snapping and maybe MVP is tell MVP to calm down. I'm sorry. Fuck that, man. He lost. He lost again. On my watch.
On my watch, yes. That's what I see happening.
Right.
And maybe that's me just wanting to see this happen because I feel like
I do want to
Cedric,
see that happen.
You need to put a rocket on his back and let him go, man. This right here, I think that's just the way to do it. That's the way I would want to do it. So I feel like the New Day retaining, because them losing and the Hurt Business winning, I can see that too. I think you make a valid point. The logic is there because that would be a great way to pay this off as well. But with the whole thing with Cedric being the way he is, I'm like, man, it really opens the door for some kind of beef between him and Shelton, at least. If nothing else, maybe they don't do this.
He could still do
like we said.
You can still have that riff, even winning the tag team championships too. You can
That's
still.
True.
You can allude that, maybe have some type of riff. He's really feeling himself now since he got the belt. Now he's just on a whole nother world.
Oh man, that's a great point. That's a great point, dude. I would love that. I mean, I'm going to stick with my pick for the New Day because I just feel like also they, the 50-50 booking, they have lost so many times now to Cedric that, it doesn't hurt the New Day to lose. It really doesn't. But man, they are on an incredible roll, such an incredible roll that I think you gotta come back the other way and give it to the New Day. It just seems too good to be true. It does. And if they lose, it has to be that Shelton is the one to take the loss so that Cedric can get on him look, I beat both of these guys. Shelton fought Kofi, lost. Then Cedric went and challenged him and beat him that night. Cedric has so much ammo. So yeah, man, I got the New Day going over, and I got Cedric and Shelton being at each other's throats after the matchup. That's what I'm going with.
One of us will be wrong, and the other will be right.
Yeah.
After tomorrow, we shall find out.
Yes. Hey, tomorrow it's all going down, man. Let's do this next matchup here. So for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Sasha Banks versus Carmella. I'm gonna take this one first. I know. Actually, you know what? No, you go first because ahead. I'm curious. I don't want because when I say what I want to say, I don't want to.
It's not going to affect. You know what? I'll say this real quick. I'm just going to go because I want to hear your. Breakdown.
Yes.
All right. I have Sasha all the way.
Man.
All right.
Okay.
Just logic alone on 50-50 booking, bro. Just how they treated Sasha. All right. Bam. Ain't nothing you can say can change this shit. Nothing. All right. I'm locked down. Focus in my decision right here. It is decided. I said it.
Man.
Nothing. I can't waver. You can't waver me. So say what you got to say. Break it down. Go back and forth with it. I don't care. God damn it. It will be Sasha straight to the moon on this fucking match.
I love the confidence. And like I said early on, I feel like a lot of this is predictable. So I'm going to go with Sasha. I'm picking Sasha. Now, even though I say all this is predictable, and even though I'm picking Sasha, there's that part of me that's afraid, that is terrified that she's going to, because Carmella, there is, yes, 50-50 booking, but the entrance, she still hasn't had a proper finish to a match yet. There's so many ways I could see them trying to do this for Carmella.
Sasha got her ass handed to her in segments
by
Carmella.
If it wasn't Sasha, I'd be like, oh yeah, no. I'd be as confident as you.
Right.
If it wasn't Sasha. If
Sasha,
it was Bayley, if it was Becky, if it was Charlotte. But it's Sasha.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna be the most nervous about this match. Yeah. This one, even though it seems clear as day, Sasha Banks retains, like you said, 50-50 booking, she got hit with the champagne bottle, numerous weeks, which again, Carmella hit her in the back with the champaign bottle. I'm like, why are we, I guess they're just trying to be as safe as possible with it, whatever, but it's a breakaway bottle, just over the head, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Sasha, I got Sasha, but I'm going to be holding my breath the whole time. I'm going to tell you that right now. So let's move forward. This is how I feel. It's just how I feel about it. But we're on the same page there. So we both got Sasha. Sticking with the women's division, the women's tag team championships on the line. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Asuka and to be determined.
Ooh, to be determined. Oh shit! To be determined will win, right? Right? Will make us.
Depends on who it is.
Who is it?
Is
it Lana?
You know what? That did cross my mind. Like, what if this is just a swerve? Like, oh yeah, she can't make it. She wasn't strong enough, and then she comes in and it's her.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, what? They're not winning.
No. Because remember when this is I've been thinking about Brock versus Seth in comparison to Roman versus Kevin Owens. But now I'm thinking about it for Lana. You got destroyed. Your leg broken, whatever the hell they did.
That shit was limp.
She was done. Right. Twisted it up.
Just stepping on it. Right, Shayna was just step. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Whoa, ladies, calm down. They did not give a fuck, bro. They just kept on stumbling it. Yeah. Beating it down like it was just about to tenderize this shit right here, bro.
If she comes back and she's just, limping down the ring, and then she comes and they win this matchup, I might have to take a break. I might have to just pause the pay-per-view and just do something else. And then next day come back to it because I'm gonna be annoyed.
Or watch some Mandalorian. I heard about. I'll keep on sending in my news thread in Twitter. Something about the season finale's been awesome, I guess. So go watch that. I'm not hating about this saying, the Mandalorian's not my thing, but I send in it's been conquering my news feed. Like, okay, season finale. Season finale's awesome. Season finale. No, bro. I watched the first season. It's not my cup of tea. I'm good.
Hey, did you see the Knights of the Old Republic animated shorts.
Oh, I forgot about that. You know,
all right, you got to.
Let me write that down. Knights of the Republic, right?
Yes. Knights of the Old Republic. Short, just on YouTube.
Because the way you told me about that, I was like, I gotta check that shit out.
It's cool. It's like it's what I wish the movies would be. Yeah, and but I'd say a lot of people, you know, you see that and you're like, wow, this is cool, man. But back to Lana or TBD. If it's not Lana, I guess another prediction would be, who do you think this person is? I think Lana is probably the number one person it could be. Yeah. Just bad booking and making it her. But who else do you think would this be? I have a fear. There's one name that terrifies me. I hope to God it's not her.
Dana Brooke?
No.
Oh, Ronda Rousey?
Io. If I'm afraid that it could be Io. It would suck if it was Io, because I'm like, man, you gonna do this again? You know, replacing Kairi Sane with Io as her tag partner.
Yeah,
that would suck.
Then you'll just yeah, right. I would want them to win then, right?
I would want them to win, but I'm like.
Now it's weird because now you got to book Io for Raw now and NXT. Yeah,
and I don't trust them on the main roster to do this.
If it's not Io,
like you said, well, Dana Brooke definitely is a possibility. Because they showed her on Raw.
They did.
And who was it? It was Dana Brooke. We had Mandy Rose come back.
Yeah, so they're back together.
Mm-hmm.
They might come out and cause a distraction.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Who's on the Raw women's roster now? Now that I think about it, it's like a blur.
That's the question right now. I'm telling you, they need Rhea Ripley will be on the women's roster pretty soon. Yeah.
Why not Rhea?
Rhea Ripley. If it's Rhea Ripley, I'll lose my mind.
Right.
Like, damn the prediction right there. If I don't care.
This is mine.
Yeah. They're winning. They are winning. If it's someone like that, they are winning.
Then Shayna Baszler had this look. She's like, oh,
so
shit.
Yep.
Like, yep. Chick that beat me took the belt off me when I was running NXT.
I mean, it could be the return of Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And if it's her, they're winning.
They're winning. Yeah. It's her. It's her.
Yeah.
I got them winning.
Yeah.
I got them winning.
I think TBD and Asuka wins this matchup.
Yep, TBD.
I think whoever it is, they win. Whoever it is, the TBD and Asuka win.
TBD.
Done.
So we're going to say TBD, question mark, Charlotte.
Yes, Charlotte. Charlotte, got it. Charlotte Flair and Asuka win the tag team titles. Sucks for Lana, you know, all this build up, and she not going to be a tag champion after all.
Got it.
But yeah, TBD, aka Charlotte Flair. I
didn't even think about Charlotte, but yeah, I forgot she's getting ready to come back soon.
Yep.
Yeah,
and that's a great way for her to come back. So yeah, makes sense, especially after. You know, again, 50-50 booking. Nia and Shayna look real strong, you know, destroying Lana. And even with Mandy and Dana Brooke, like Dana Brooke got destroyed too.
For a lot of them. Like, man, this is...
Yeah, she was crying. Stop it. Like,
right.
Just put her through a table at this point. Like, that would have been more humane. You know, just put her through a table versus all this.
Ended already. Shit.
Like, what is this?
There's suffering out there, bro. Just end it. Just put it to the table. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Shayna's killing me how she was just stumping on that leg like it was just a piece of meat. So I'm going to tend to shit out of this. I'm
like, Oh, man. So, yeah. All right. So, we're in sync with that one as well. Asuka and TBD being the new women's tag team champions. Let's do this Firefly Inferno match. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton.
Oh,
this is the match that I care the least about, too, by the way. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. Like, this is the match I care the least about. And it's not even that they're doing a bad job. Like, they're doing okay.
Yeah.
The setting the whatever he put Bray Wyatt into, then setting that on fire.
The casket.
And then Bray, the casket, well, I guess
it's like a
casket
wooden
or whatever it was. Yeah. And then You had the Fiend come out, like, okay, camera tricks, whatever, cool, that's fine. But I don't know. I'm not feeling this. Alexa Bliss is just gone from the store. I don't know where she went. She has disappeared. That sucks. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling this
totally
match.
Elevated the story too.
She did. It was so much more fun.
And it just stood out there like a sore thumb, man. You saw it.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, I miss Lexi.
Yeah. Just because even Randy Orton was going to use her to say, "Hey, I know your weakness. It's her," and now she's just gone. Like, okay, I guess. I mean, maybe she makes an appearance during this matchup. Like, that could be cool. I guess.
So this is a regular match, but with fire, right?
I mean, a Firefly Inferno match could be a cinematic match. It could be. It could be. I don't know. This one doesn't feel clear, like, which way they're going to go, because we've seen Inferno matches in WWE. Exactly. Yeah. Kane was in a lot of Inferno matches, and the ring was the corner were on fire.
Yeah.
And in an Inferno match, so here's the tricky thing about trying to pick the winner is we don't know the rules, so we don't know if, like, in a typical Inferno match, whoever gets set on fire is the one that loses. Well, the only guy that's getting set on fire would be the Fiend, because he's wearing stuff on him that would protect him from that fire.
Exactly.
They're not going to set Randy Orton on fire. Like, like, you don't do that to the Legend Killer.
Not a third generation, sir.
Yeah, right, exactly. Unless he's wearing, so if they're going to do this, he's going to be like in street fight gear. He's not going to wear his regular wrestling gear so that can set on fire versus him. So maybe that's how they do it. As far as predictions go, I got the Fiend winning this matchup. Firefly Inferno match. It's his match. It's the Fiend. Ain't nobody beating the Fiend, man. Like, unless it's Goldberg, nobody's beating the Fiend. So, and it's not like, Saudi or anything like that. So yeah, I got the Fiend.
Got the Fiend. So is it? Yeah. So is it that straightforward for WWE? Because
for me, it is. I told you this. For me, it's so predictable. Yeah, so like it feels very straightforward.
It does. I'm trying to think. Is it that simple for WWE? Am I making it that hard because sometimes they just like to swerve us and just go straight left with the shit.
Yeah.
But this has been very straightforward with the story. Like, the Fiend is powerful. You can't do shit about the Fiend, Randy Orton. Mm-hmm. It is like you're trying to catch Bray Wyatt slipping, trying to play tag. He's around with R-Truth, puppets and whatnot. and
that was funny.
That was hilarious, by the way, man. Future segments, by the way, for that, if we get that,
Oh,
if
man.
R-Truth want to stop by the Firefly Funhouse.
He's like, "This your son, right?" He said, hide and seek, and ran away. I'm like, he's running away from his responsibilities. What's going on here, man? Like,
oh man. So if the Fiend wins, that's it. We're done. He can just get somebody off this list, right?
Let's just move on.
So if Randy wins, what? Is he changed from this? Is he more evil? Is he more?
Well, if Randy Orton loses, I think he changes. If he wins, because usually people lose to the Fiend and then they change.
Oh, well, that's true. So he's gonna lose again and just be what?
And then maybe be a darker version of Randy Orton. Go back to being like, I don't know, maybe not the American Psycho Randy Orton, but who knows? Maybe the voices in his head,
Hey, man, that bald head Randy Orton was.
You know what I'm saying?
That was on a whole nother level of sadistic right there.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe he'll go back to that. Yeah, he'll revert back to some type of persona. Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said he always got voices in his head. So which voice will he listen to?
Yeah,
bald head.
It could be the Fiend's, the bald headed. Right, man. So yeah, I think
I'm gonna go with the Fiend.
I said mine, but
I'll go with the Fiend. I think it's that straightforward. It has to be.
Yeah. Cinematic match. That one. Yeah, not sure, but all right. So let's move forward. Let's go to. Well, I guess, man, we're at the 2 title matches already. So let's just keep it rolling.
All right.
So the WWE Championship matchup. Yep. We've got Epic Drew McIntyre versus the phenomenal AJ Styles, and they put this in parentheses with Omos.
Can't forget about that.
And What's that?
So you can't forget about that.
He's there. So, and then you also got the Miz and Morrison kind of also in it. So it's like a 4-on-1 situation. So who you got, man?
Obviously, I got Drew McIntyre, man. You know, AJ Styles is gonna knock this. They're gonna knock this, match out of the park. It could steal the show, possibly. I don't know. Maybe Roman Reigns and Kevin. We'll see with that once we break it down. But I don't know. It could possibly be a show stealer though with this match because Drew can go and AJ loves to go with big guys. So this definitely is one of my matches that I'm looking forward to. I'm definitely excited for it too. But I got Drew all the way. He's been on this road. He just recently got the title back, so he's not going to be losing it. Even though AJ has help, big help, humongous help,
a lot of help,
right?
Yeah.
Still, it could be an X factor maybe, but Drew is gonna, is gonna get that win. He's gonna look awesome doing it. Hey, Drew, all the way. Let's go.
Yeah, I got Drew. I'm not even going to waste time with that. I got Drew. I think AJ Styles, like you said, they're going to have a great matchup. Almost, the cards. The deck is stacked against Drew McIntyre, but again, looking at 50-50 booking, I mean, he got kind of destroyed at the end of Raw last week.
Yeah.
AJ put him through a table. He hit him with chairs. He got the ladder, hit him with that, climbed the ladder, took the belt down. Like that's kind of the kiss of death right there.
Man. Just giving us a preview, bro, of what's to come.
But it's too much. Like anytime they do that, where in a ladder match, they have one of the competitors go up and grab the belt prematurely. Yeah. They never win. They never win. Yeah. So that's a dead giveaway for me on this.
It's not gonna happen.
I think the more interesting question is the cash in. Will Miz try to cash in here at this show? And that's up for grabs, man, to end the year. Again, last pay-per-view of the year. Does Miz shock the world, cash in on Drew McIntyre after TLC, because, you got Drew on the top of the ladder celebrating, I won. Here comes Miz and Morrison, knock him down off the ladder, beat him down, cash in.
Get hit with a chair, shit. Because he's going to be in a TLC match, bro.
Right.
So, shit. Oh my God, that's a good question. Would he lose because Miz would cash in?
Yeah.
I don't see a cash in attempt.
Yeah.
I don't see one. It doesn't feel right yet. But maybe they can hit us with a swerve. I don't know. It's a good question though to bring up. But me personally, I don't feel it yet. I don't feel like we're there right now.
I'm going to say no also, but I'm saying there's a chance. I'm saying there's a chance. That's why I'm just even bringing this up. I'm like, man, I can see this is a very WWE thing to do to be like, all right, watch this. We're going to shock the world right before the end of the year. And the Miz cashes in, becomes champion. Holy shit. Now, Drew has to get the belt off of Miz. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see it. But I'm going to say no. Officially, I'm going to say no because Drew's had a crazy, crazy year. And it's a feel-good thing to just have Drew finish off just 2020 by being champion at the top of that ladder. Just end it there. Yeah. Now, Raw, who knows? I mean, maybe on Raw they do that shit. But, at TLC, I think Drew Drew wins this and then that's it. Cut away, go to your main event, which this match is going to be insane. Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, the defending, the reignsing, defending, undisputed, Universal Champion of the world. The gentleman. The head of the table. The monikers, man, it doesn't stop, man. He has so many nicknames now. It's great. Oh man. Versus Kevin Owens, the indestructible Kevin Owens. This is another one too. Like I said, watching this, it made me think of Brock versus Seth so much. Because this man was dead. He was dead. They destroyed him so many times on SmackDown,
dude, bro.
Oh my God!
Not even towards the end, throughout the show.
Yes,
throughout the show, Jay would just come up on him, catch him lacking. Yeah. Told you I'd get you. Boom.
Stay down, Kev. Stay down. I'll get you again. Stay down. Found him in the training room. Whap.
Yep. Call him lacking again.
Yeah. Then they're on the ring. They're trying to address everybody. Here this man comes again, just dragging his leg, limping. I was like, Kevin, what are you doing? Got in the ring, destroyed. They went and put him through tables. They put him through 2 tables. Then they piled the tables and everything on top of them.
The tribal chief, Roman Reigns, was beating his ass with the broken table. He was just boom, boom. Then threw the pieces on him, man. They were just throwing throwing chairs, tables, ladders. I was like, holy shit. He was getting buried, bro. Buried. It looked just like destruction. I'm like, he's dead. I was like, oh, he's right. He wasn't gonna make it to TLC.
Yeah, he's like, you had a golden opportunity and you blew it. You blew it. Why wouldn't you just take that opportunity? But no, you blew it. And then he showed up, cut him off, cut off the tribal chief mid-sentence. I was like, oh no, what are you doing? Paul Heyman was like, damn, I already know. Kevin, you idiot. Like, what's wrong with you? So yeah, man. So this matchup, I mean, it just seems so straightforward. This one,
but I understand the story. That's why I'm excited for this match because
I'm excited.
Yeah, because the story of this match is Kevin Owens doesn't fear Reigns,
right?
But will he after this match though? That's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, and also I'll say this, that I give Kevin Owens a better chance to shock the world than say AJ Styles to beat Drew McIntyre.
Oh yeah,
because the story, anybody but Roman Reigns right now, and I would say Kevin Owens is going to win this match. You know, given the story, because gosh, he has been dominated so much, and 50-50 booking would tell you, well, Kevin Owens should win this match,
right?
But it's Roman Reigns.
It's Tribal Chief, man. Come on, let's be
it's
real.
Roman Reigns. This is a little different. This is a little different. But man, he just got so destroyed and so beat down that I'm like, all right, you know, what does it look like for Kevin Owens to compete in this matchup? And okay, then he loses, like, just straightforward like that. That's just it. It actually makes more sense for him to just go ahead and win this matchup, given the story that they're telling. It's just, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. As much as there's something in me that even wants to pick Kevin Owens to say, you know what? I could see, if it wasn't Roman Reigns, I could see it happening, but I just don't. No, it's Roman Reigns.
So how in the story that got you to that question that makes you feel that, all right, I can buy Kevin Owens beating the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns?
Well, for one, they did everything. They tried everything. They put him through all those tables. Yeah. They were beating him down all night.
Definitely shows
and he got up.
Right.
Yeah, and he said, no matter what you do, you can't keep me down. I'm not afraid of you. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to kill me. Like, it was crazy seeing him get out of that Rumble and sit in that chair. They were getting ready. They were out in the by that TV screen. And you see Jey Uso just tap Roman Reigns like, hey, look at this.
Trying to get his attention.
Like, hey.
Because for Travis, she's like, I'm in a good mood. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Just right.
Hey, man. Hey, man, look. Roman, look. There you go.
Oh,
that man sat up. He's in a chair. Roman was pissed. He's like, oh, my God. Then he said, you're going to have to kill me. I'm like, oh, Kevin. So, but yeah, like I said, it feels, and this is why I keep bringing up the Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar situation, because there's a part of me that also feels it's unrealistic from the standpoint that as much damage, as much destruction as he just went through, now you're going to go, I mean, Roman Reigns is pretty much fresh. Yeah. You got destroyed. And you mean to tell me you're going to go here? At least here it's a ladder match. It's not like he has to pin Roman. Right? So some shenanigans can happen and he can get up to the ladder and win that versus Seth Rollins having to pin Brock Lesnar. I'm like, what? Are you joking? That was dumb. Yeah. I'm still pissed about that.
He got destroyed, man. F5 on the ambulance, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Ambulance stretcher got F5. I'm like, he's coming out like the next week just trying to use the chair as crutches.
As crutches? Like, what is this?
What is this, man?
You have zero chance, Seth. Stop it. And then he won.
And he won. Fighting at 35%, man. Not even 50.
35% is against Brock Lesnar? Are you kidding me? He ended the streak. Like, what is this?
A 35% healthy Seth Rollins was enough to beat a healthy,
35%.
A healthy, strong Brock Lesnar, bro. It was insane.
And he told Drew, man, he's like, hey, man, I did it too. It's not special what you did. Like, I've done it too. I beat Brock Lesnar. I beat Brock Lesnar multiple times.
I beat him in 5 minutes now, in fact. What the fuck are we talking about, really?
What are we talking about? Man, shoot. So, yeah, it just reminds me of that a little bit. But in this one, at least, we have the story the match where he doesn't have to pin him. Yeah. He can just climb the ladder and win. Yeah. So I give him a chance, and the logic, it's okay. You know, it would make sense, but it's Roman Reigns. This is Roman Reigns. So.
Let me ask you this. Did you watch Talking Smack?
No, not after this SmackDown.
I wish you did, because maybe you feel a little bit different in your decision if maybe because I see you still picking Tribal Chief Roman Reigns to win, but you're giving Kevin Owens like what, a 10% chance to win though?
I give him maybe even like a 25% chance to win this matchup.
25% chance. Wow. So I saw this brilliant promo by Paul Heyman talking after Smack. And when he was, I think Kevin Owens showed up too, and they was having a back and forth. And he was giving this speech about how he understands what the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns have to do. Like, he's gonna, you don't fear him. I get that. Like, he's gonna have to basically kill you. Like, you asked for this, basically, man. And he looked like he had almost these bloodshot red eyes. You know how he can put on the emotion? And he did that, man. He was looking shaken, like he was just voice a little bit trembling, because he knew what was going to come from the Tribal Chief. He is the counsel, for the Tribal Chief. And he knew what is to come. And that right there, when I saw that, man, that was just so impactful. I was like, oh my God, I understand the story. I see it now. The story is that Kevin Owens said it. He does not fear Roman. And this has been frustrating for Roman. He's been trying to get him to fear him. That's what he's been trying to tell Jay. I want Kevin Owens to fear me. And he's not satisfied with that. So I think that is the story, man. Like, that's why I see it. Like, it's going to be, I don't know what they're going to do, because it was interesting choice of words of what Kevin Owens said about what are you going to have to do to beat me? You're going to have to kill me. I don't know if they're going to go there. Like,
he's going to try to kill him.
Hey, man, I seen some weird shit. Like, on Impact, they did a murder. They did Who Shot Johnny doing a wedding segment. It was it was crazy. It was a wedding, like a traditional wedding. I think it was Rosemary and I forget who was the wrestler, but they're getting ready to kiss. All right, the minister told them, you may kiss the bride, and getting ready to kiss, and they're like this close. Lights go out, bang! All right, you just hear a bang. They be like, oh, everybody's just like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Lights come on. You know what I'm saying? The groomsman, he's down. He sees the blood spot, and you see Tommy Dreamer getting close. He was like, Johnny, who shot Johnny? No!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That was like, okay.
Jeez.
I'm watching. Wow. I'm watching Impact now. I want to see where this goes. I'm watching. I want to see what this goes down. They got me. So I don't know if they want to play like, I know if they want to suspend disbelief, have him. I don't know if they want to gonna kill him, but maybe put him in the hospital, put him out. Like, hey, he had like multiple lacerations in this match or something like that or something.
Yeah.
Like he was bleeding. I'm sorry, man. Tribal Chief has to make him bleed, bro. He got to cut him up. Well, he has to get cut. It has to be a violent match, bro. It's TLC.
Yeah. If this were old school, Attitude Era, or even now with AEW, it would happen. Yeah. It would totally happen in this type of matchup. We hope we might get it. I feel like we won't, but
even
they
want to use the
but
fake
it's gonna be an
blood,
intense
like
matchup.
It don't have to like actual blading. You can do like a capsule, a blood capsule. Maybe Roman Reigns is like hitting you the ladder in your abdomen, and you got internal bleeding.
Yeah, internal bleeding,
exactly, man. Something like that to that effect to elevate the fight, man, and make it more, like, oh man, this is really violent right here, man.
Yep. Yeah, man. We'll see. It's going to be an intense matchup for sure. Making it personal with the families, and Roman Reigns introducing him to, having introduced himself to Kevin Owens' family, via satellite, via camera right there. Yeah. Oh my God.
Head at the tape.
Come get your dad. Right. Come get your dad. Y'all better come get him.
I'm gonna
be the reason why that food comes off the table. Woo, so yeah, man, that was sick. But yeah, man, so we're in agreement. We both have the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, coming out victorious, still being champion when the night is done. I'm picking this to be the main event. Watch it be the first match of the night. But we'll see what happens if that streak keeps going, or if we finally predict the main event correctly on this one. But it'll be a fun match, fun night of shows or of matches. Bobby Lashley potentially could have a match here added to this card, impromptu. See him and like a Jeff Hardy being added, or him and Riddle.
Pre-show.
Pre-show. And then there was another one too I was just thinking about that they could add. Sami Zayn and Big E. They've been building towards that for a while too.
Sammy Awards,
so
that was funny.
The Sammy Awards. He gave himself all those the match of the year, the comeback of the year, performer of the year. It was Big E.
It was.
Big E comes out. He's thanking everybody. Sammy's like, wait a minute, no. He's like, Big E's like, yeah, and I'd like to thank. Get out of here, Sammy. Man. I'd like to. Oh man, he's just like, you ruined everything. You ruined it. He beat him down up there. Then he spiked the award, the Sammy award on the ground. Oh man, it was great. Just Big E, keep doing your thing, man. But as far as TLC goes, we predicted all the matches. We'll see what comes out of this. Any final thoughts on TLC before we call it a show?
Man, I'm just excited because we have a straightforward pay-per-view. Like, come on, it's not that simple. Like, it shouldn't be that hard. WWE, just
it shouldn't be that hard, right?
Straightforward. Hey, Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, simple. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt going against Randy Orton should be simplistic. All right, simple, straightforward. You should know who win. Bray Wyatt. Nia Jax and Baszler. I think we went with Asuka and to be determined. With possibility of Charlotte to be
Charlotte,
right?
Charlotte, yep.
And then we got Sasha Banks going against Carmella, but you are hesitant.
Please,
you have reservations, sir.
Please,
with good reason.
This is the one I called. I said, hey, if I gotta see her beat Carmella to then say, okay, we're past the whole screw over Sasha with these short title reigns. She had a title defense, but now this one's at a pay-per-view. Like, this is the first title defense she's had at a pay-per-view, actually, because she had the one on SmackDown with Bayley, and then that was it. She went against Asuka at Survivor Series. So we still haven't seen a pay-per-view title defense. This is it.
This is it right here. This is the true test here.
This is it. All right. This is the test. Are we finally past this curse?
I say we are. Hey, you did it.
Sasha.
You first did it against Bayley, so I think you can do it against Carmella. All right, I have faith, somewhat.
Please. Oh, speaking of Bayley, man, shout out to Bayley and Bianca Belair putting on a strong matchup too on SmackDown. And I was actually really happy that Bayley won.
Yeah, me too.
To be honest with you,
it made sense.
It made sense.
Who was watching the match? One of my daughters. I'm trying to think. It was my second oldest was watching with me, and I asked her, "Who do you want to win?" She was like, "Bianca." And she asked me. I'm like, "Oh, I actually want Bayley to win." And I think Bayley will win too, because it should make sense. Like she, this is like this is trying to, the filling out period, or just see what you got for Bianca.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she's still a little young in the game, because you saw Bayley scrapped at the face, scratched her eyes, went a little heel maneuver and hit her with the, what she call that move? What's her finisher?
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
Sick ass finisher, but
it's a sick finisher. Yeah. But it was a great matchup. I gotta look it up now. Yeah, man. But great matchup overall between those two. I like the story that they're telling with Bianca said, I don't see her as what was it? She basically said she sees her as the benchmark. That's where she needs to get to. Like she doesn't admire her, but she sees her as that like measuring stick for her. Yep. So I was like, okay, like that's cool. And then Bayley also said, like, look, it's nice to have someone finally say something positive about me. So that's cool. But also too, she should try to take notes from me, if anything, to try to learn like how to get to where I've been. And it was a lesson the way I took it, this matchup. Like it was an opportunity for Bayley to kind of show her like, hey, this is how you get it done on this level, by any means necessary, basically. So if I gotta, do a heel tactic every once in a while, scratch your eyes, whatever, I will, in order to yeah, exactly.
The rose point.
So
there we go.
Okay, rose point. Yep. Thank you. So but man, just so that was a great matchup. Yeah, and overall, just with TLC, definitely, like we said, we're looking forward to it. Yes. 6 solid matches, potentially some pre-show matches in there too. There's going to be something. Yeah. But just cannot wait for TLC. But yeah, man, that's going to do it for this prediction show. But before we go, as always, Devin, tell the people where they can catch us.
Yes, there's only one place you can catch us. One. Well, for video, sort of. All right, if you want links, access, email us, contact, social platforms. There's only one though spot. Website, Clark Street Wrestling website. That is Clark ST, abbreviation for the street, wrestling.com. Very easy to spell out, very easy to access. You will see the website. It is live. It is fully functional. I'm going to be adding some new things coming too, like around the 3rd season when we get ready too. So some new added on features we got coming up. But it does have access to all of our social platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I can't forget about our TikTok page as well.
TikTok.
Yes. Massive TikTok. We're getting inching closer and closer to 1,300 followers, by the way. So thank you. And I also apologize. I apologize for not doing the 7 with Devin episode on live. It's been very, very busy doing this, this week of Christmas shopping and watching wrestling and working, having a work life too. And I'm a family man as well. I got kids. I got a wife. I do it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm the head of the table. You know what I'm saying? So man, that's awesome. Hey. Had to circle back to that right there, right dead center. But that's the reason why I do apologize. So I will try to come back next week, right before our next week episode for our post show for TLC predictions. And that also reminds me, we do have a guest coming. Actually, I say 2 guests. We have a couple of guys coming from all the way from New York, going to be joining us, called the Dirty Hill Podcast. That is called Kofi Weekston and Big Brother Bove, man. Go and check him out. The Dirty Hill Podcast is everywhere on YouTube, any major podcast app as well. They'll be joining us on Saturday. Should be a fun fucking show. Yes. And you can always catch us on audio platforms, podcast platforms, on Breaker or on Spotify. We're on iHeart, and I can't forget about Amazon as well. If you got Alexa, use your voice. Go and hit up. You say you want to listen to the Clark Street Wrestling Podcast, want to hear one of our awesome debates or our prediction shows. It is very awesome. Yes, and you can always find us. A library of episodes. It's 160. Yes, 160 episodes. So you can always find us on the Clark Street Wrestling Podcast.
Yes, absolutely. And also, too, since the next time we're going to be recording, it's going to be post-Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody, in advance. Hope you all have a great time with family, friends. Just enjoy the day. So just Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone, just all our listeners, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful holiday. And that will do it for this week's prediction episode of WWE TLC. I almost lost it there. TLC.
Come back to me.
And chairs. Oh my, I'm back. And better than no, that's Eric Bischoff. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my, that could have been the tagline right there.
Yeah.
You know, WWE missed the spot. They missed the opportunity. Hey. But yeah, we got it. We got you, WWE. If I see that on the pay-per-view, WWE tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my! After I just said it, then that's more confirmation.
Oh yeah, they're listening. They're listening. We know.
For Devin, I'm Hafiz. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the Clark Street Wrestling Podcast.